Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. For years now, Classic Design Concepts has offered high-quality parts allowing you to customize your late model Mustang. When the 2015 Mustangs hit last year, we knew CDC was going to have something up their sleeve. We definitely weren't disappointed when we saw their Outlaw kit debuted at last year's SEMA show. The Outlaw kit added a real nice aggressive look, but yet stayed true to the factory lines on the 2015 Mustang. One of my favorite parts about the Outlaw kit, it's modular. That means you don't have to go with the entire kit. You can pick out the individual pieces you want to give your car a real custom look. One of the most striking features of the Outlaw kit was these rockers here. So today we're going to show you how to install CDC's Outlaw rocker kit using our 2015 Mustang GT convertible. The CDC Outlaw rocker kit is made of high-quality TPO plastic made right here in the USA. The kit's going to include both rockers, which replace your factory rockers, and includes all necessary hardware necessary for installation. These are going to give your car a real nice custom look. In my opinion, the scoops, maybe even a little bit of a Fox Body GT look, they're going to look great with either the factory equipment or the rest of the Outlaw kit. For this installation, we need a T20 Torx bit, panel removal tool, cutting pliers, tape measure, marker, jigsaw or air saw, drill, 3/16 drill bit, rivet gun, spring clamps, and safety glasses. Here you can see where the Outlaw rocker is actually going to fit on the car. As you can see, not only does it replace the factory lower splitter, it's going to replace the painted panel as well. Like I said, you can paint this to match, but the black texture will work with our black textures on the car. We're going to start removing our factory rocker by removing the push pins. There's going to be 2 in the front here and then 1 in the back. Make sure you keep all the factory hardware you're going to reuse it. Once the clips are out of the wheel wells, we're going to move on to the clips that are located underneath here that hold the splitters to the body. There's going to be 8 of them along the bottom edge, so that's come off. These also will be reused. You want to keep these as well. The remainder of this panel is held on by a bunch of plastic clips that go all the way to the front. I'm going to warn you now, you're going to break some. It's no big deal. CDC provides a whole new installation kit for the new ones. The old ones can be thrown away if they're broken. What you want to do is start in the back, sort of pull out a little bit, get a panel tool in there, and just pry the clips. Once you get the first one, you can sort of see them. Once you get to the front of the door, simply pull this edge out here. These clips will disengage a lot easier. And we can remove our factory rocker. Once you have it off, make sure you go back and remove what's left of any broken or original clips. Once you have the factory rocker off, there are a couple pieces you're going to need for your new CDC Outlaw rocker install. One piece is going to be the deflector in the back here, which is held on by 2 screws. The other is actually this plastic piece in here. There's specific measurements, but this has to be cut out and installed on the new one, which we're going to do next. First, we'll show you how to take off the end piece. The deflectors on the end are very easy to remove. Just remove the 2 screws. You also want to remove the J-clips, as that hardware will be used for the Outlaw. For the next step, it's easier to remove the splitter from the factory rocker. To do that, drill out the rivets on either end. Once you've done that, just disengage all the little plastic clips and they'll separate. The last piece you'll need from the factory rocker is this upper mounting strip. Next, we can make the cuts to our factory rocker for the piece we're going to need for our new Outlaw rocker. What you want to do is flip it upside down. In the back of the rocker, measure up 11 inches and make a mark. Then from the front, you're going to measure 2.5 inches. Now on those same planes, measure 2.5 inches from the inside edge. Another mark. Now you want to draw a straight line between the two line cuts we just made. I'm using actually the box that the rockers came in to do this. And that's where we're going to cut. And we're going to cut it out. Now you want to take the piece of your factory rocker that you cut off. Make sure you take note of where you cut. It's going to go on top here with the cut side facing inward towards our new rocker. What you want to do is you're going to line these up with all the openings, and then we're going to drill some holes. We'll get some spring clips or something similar to hold everything in place. Double check, make sure everything's aligned. We'll start drilling holes. So the hole's drilled. Now we'll take the supplied rivets and rivet it together. The air reflector is going to install just like the factory one does, but it won't slide all the way on because of this edging here. So this end here, you're going to want to cut off before you install it. Reinstall the factory J-clip first and just slide it on. The last step in prepping the rocker for installation is to reinstall this factory mounting bracket here. Before we can install it though, this tab here needs to be removed. We're going to use the provided alcohol. We're going to clean the surface where we're installing the tape as well as the surface on the rocker. First use alcohol, then we're going to grab the supplied adhesion promoter, put that on next. Basically all these raised sections, you're going to want to put tape. With the tape off now, if you look very closely, there's going to be an alignment tab on both ends where this is going to go. Get it lined up and then push down. Now we're ready to install the rocker. Before we do so, we're going to install all the supplied clips, the factory locations. Just pop these all on here. We're ready to install it back on our convertible. Now the rocker in place, reinstall the push pins in the front and rear wheel wells. And the last step is to reinstall all the push pins from the bottom. Once all the push pins are in place, repeat the process on the other side and your installation is finished. The CDC Outlaw rockers add a nice aggressive look to our 2015 GT convertible. Like I said before, because of the black texture, you can install them as is. In my opinion though, I would definitely paint them. I think it'd be a much better finished product. Overall, the installation is pretty straightforward, probably taking around 2 hours, be back on the road in no time. For more installation videos of your 2015 Mustang, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out cj20parts.com for a complete selection of parts from classic design concepts.